In February 1969, Razmia Oda played a role in the bombing into a crowded Jerusalem market that killed 2 young students. She was convicted in an Israeli court and sentenced to life in prison. But soon after, Oda was released and lied on her immigration papers in order to enter the United States. Now she's facing deportation for immigration fraud. And that's not stopping a group of students at DePaul University in Chicago from trying to save her. Joining us right now is Rabbi Seth Weinberg. He is the executive director of the Metro Chicago Hillel. Last night, he led a vigil for the 2 people killed by Oda as a way to protest a fundraiser being held in her honor. Rabbi, these college kids are rallying around a killer, right?
Some college students in this country are yes, they've rallied around Razmia Oda, painting her as a victim, when in fact she's a convicted killer. Who was found guilty of lying on her U.S. immigration papers by a federal jury just recently. And my students at DePaul were very disturbed by this event happening on a college campus, and they wanted to find a way to respond. The organization that I work with is Metro Chicago Hillel. We serve thousands of Jewish students across the city of Chicago on different campuses, including DePaul. And when they approached me and said we need to do something, in talking it through with them, we realized that a vigil to honor the victims of the terrorist attack in 1969 was the appropriate response to honor the victims and not the terrorists. And Hillel's mission is to inspire Jewish students to make an enduring commitment to Jewish life in Israel. And so that's what we did last night.
Essentially, by having this vigil and supporting this woman that got exchanged in a prisoner swap, or else she'd still be in prison right now in Israel. She lied in the papers. No one could defy that. She did kill people. No one can say anything about that. But essentially, these students in protesting are saying it's okay to kill Israelis.
Yes, it's... For me, it's a very disturbing development on college campuses. You know, we've seen a fair bit of anti-Israel activity by this group, Students for Justice in Palestine, for the last few years, including attempts to boycott, attempts to encourage universities to boycott and divest from Israel. Those attempts have largely lacked institutional support, which is good. But now we're seeing the line between nonviolent and violent is being blurred. They're celebrating somebody who killed Israeli civilians.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And they say, well, what do you want? She's a victim of Zionist oppression. Hard to believe that could be being taught or being somehow, that could be the motto on a college campus today.
You know, universities are places where we encounter ideas that are unsettling and disturbing, and universities take freedom of speech very seriously. It might be the single most important value of university life. And so we exercised our right to free speech and had a vigil to honor the victims.
Nonviolence, but you got your message across. Rabbi, thanks so much.
Thank you.